Hey, what's up, guys? So here's a quick tip on how to actually frame your stories, or how I like to write my stories whenever I'm writing sales copy for, email, sales letters, VSLs, whatever it might be. And one of the best ways that I usually like to do it is I just start off right in the middle. Now, I don't always do this, but it's a really good way, especially for VSLs from what I found, to really hook them in with just starting in the middle of a story. It's kind of like in movies, you'll see like in some James Bond movies, Bruce Lee did this too, is he'll start off with a really big action scene, so that way it just grabs your attention and you get sucked in. And when you do that, you generally want to keep on seeing what happens next. So starting off your story kind of right in the middle is a fantastic way of doing it. So for example, I've had a story start off, instead of saying, it was a beautiful morning, blah, blah, blah. I usually just say, it was 3 a.m., my heart was racing, I didn't know what to do, blood was rushing to my head, and I was almost about to die. It's some fucking crazy shit like that, right? Now, what that's going to do is going to be like, wow, what just happened? Like, I need to know the full details, and that's what's going to help gain some more readership. So if you want some ways to figure out how to write cool stories, I recommend, Frank Kern recommended it too, I forget his authors that he would read, but trash fiction type books that are relatively short in chapter length, so like 3, 4, 5 pages, and are really big bestsellers that are about nothing really. Those are really good to give you. I'm actually trying to look for some books right now on my shelf, see if I can just pick one out at random. Yeah, well, I can't find one right now. Here's a book. It's decent. It's called Day Bang. It's got it doesn't do exactly what I said, but it gives you a good idea on how to write a story, just the way he writes it. It's got nothing to do about copywriting or salesmanship, but it's pretty interesting. Anyway, so if just that quick little tip, if you are writing copy and you want to write a story, because stories really are the best ways to engage people, and it's kind of the way of the future for pretty much everything from VSLs to sales letters, is having a really good story that relates to your reader, or is what they would like to be like. So people like people who are like themselves, or what they'd like to be like. And once you understand that, you can really do a lot of cool shit. All right, guys, over and out. Keep kicking ass. Ciao.